Hey guys, what is going on? It is Geostorm Hazard, and today we are actually going to be playing some Halo 3. Now, there is stuff with Halo 3 that I really love, and there's not much that I hate, so we're going to have to talk about all of it, right? Because I honestly love this game so much, and it's so fun both in the multiplayer and in the campaign. So we're going to be playing some multiplayer today, and then even possibly some campaign. Now, this is not going to be a Halo 3 video. This will actually be a video for, in general, guess what? Halo Infinite. So basically, Halo Infinite is going to be Halo 6. 343 Industries, which is the maker of Halo currently, has confirmed that it will in fact be Halo 6, although it is called Halo Infinite. So I am very excited to talk about this game. I've written a lot about it. We're going to be talking about some stuff from that, maybe not in this video, but in this series as a whole, as we're kind of building up to the release of Halo Infinite, which we still do not have a release date on, but I just want to talk about because this game is honestly, it looks so nice just from the trailer, and it just seems like this could be the game that brings players back to Halo, and I'd be really happy for that because I've grinded so much Halo Reach and so much Halo 3. Obviously, I am currently not too high on my actual ranking in this, right? I haven't even completed the campaign. I'm Apprentice Grade 2. Obviously, I used to have an old account where I was, a mythic on Halo Reach, and I was obviously going to be much higher up here on Halo 3, but I'm an apprentice right now, but that should not say anything, right? Rank does not matter. I dropped 41 kills in the game the other day, had an untouchable, which is 25 kills in a row at 26 without dying. So, guys, today, it looks like we're actually going to be a man down. Looks like one of our guys quit, and we are going to be playing on this map. Now, honestly, I'm alright with this map. It's not my favorite or anything. It's also not terrible. So, obviously, we're going to have a guy kind of trying to push down, and I'm going to get killed right away. Wow! See, this is one thing about this game, right, is my entire team has literally dug down into the base, and they ain't doing crap. Obviously. So I am actually on the Xbox One now. Why this is important? Well, obviously this game is actually backwards compatible, which means that you can play it both on the Xbox 360 and on the Xbox One, which I think is a really important factor when we're actually talking about this game right now, because I think that it looks really good on both, right? Like, this game was made in 2007. It still holds up great on the Xbox 360, and obviously I think that it still looks pretty stunning, actually, on the Xbox One. Being backwards compatible, it's pretty cool, I think, and I died. Damn it. But yeah, so, obviously I'm not playing too great, but it's alright. We're going to have to pick it up here. Alright, so I first off want to actually talk about Halo Infinite and what Halo Infinite is going to do for the series and how it's going to define Halo as a whole. So basically, I think that Halo Infinite is either going to be the game that, kind of like Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, is either going to really make Halo great again, or it's going to not. It's just going to kill Halo. Now, obviously, I'm going to be on the side that really wants Halo to be revived. I think that so many people want it to be. And I think that if we look at the trailer, it actually had a pretty promising. This is supposedly what the game is going to look like. Now, if this is true, that would be so amazing. Because the trailer looks so good. It looks freaking amazing, alright? It looks like nothing I've ever seen before in a video. Now, we also do kind of want to talk about the actual, what I think I want to be in the game. And this, specifically, I have multiplayer gameplay in this video. Why? Because I want to talk about the multiplayer. I think that it's going to be really important for us to actually talk about one of the main things in Halo, and that's going to be the multiplayer. Obviously, the campaign is pretty high up there, too. But, if we're being honest here, campaign, if there's no campaign in Halo, Halo would not be as played as much as it is, right? So, let's talk about the multiplayer. So, and in the last couple of multiplayers, a lot of people have not really liked them. Now, this is because of loadouts in Halo 4, and I think a lot of hate was generated for Halo 5 because of Warzone and the pay-to-win aspects of it. And who can blame them, right? Pay-to-win is a really sleazy game mechanic that people put in. It's a really cruddy way to make money. And so I think that if we're going to be talking about this, and we're going to be talking about a mode like Warzone or Invasion, we need to say this straight up: no microtransactions, or at least no random loot box system. Microtransactions I don't actually have a problem with, but it's the randomness of the rec packs that I had a problem with, right? So if you guys don't know, in Halo 5, for this mode called Warzone, right? Now Warzone was basically a 12-on-12 multiplayer experience. You would play, and basically you would, it was pretty cool, right? Like, let's be real here, 12-on-12, playing on these giant maps, it was pretty cool, right? But the issue with this is that you would earn rec packs with in-game credits, and then you would try to, you know, buy these rec packs, and these would give you guns with new scopes, you know, new attachments, and that was all cool and well, but are we really looking for that? No. Why? Because people would end up having to devote money to this, and obviously paying money for an in-game advantage is something that no good games in the world have ever had. Look at any good game. Look at Call of Duty Black Ops 2, look at Halo 3, look at Halo Reach. None of these games have these cruddy microtransaction systems, and I think that in the end, they end up being really, really good games, right? So let's all simply understand that no microtransaction is going to end up being a better game for everybody. Now, if we're going to have a larger mode, I would honestly rather not see the return of Warzone. I would rather see the return of Invasion. Now, basically, Invasion from Halo Reach was this mode where you would, basically, you'd play either as an elite or a Spartan, you would rotate on and off, and you would be attacking multiple points. So, for instance, if you were a human, you could attack the Spire. Now, the Spire was this giant alien fortress that was it's a spire, you know, it's a giant fort. And, you know, so then you would try to defend it if you were an alien, but you would attack multiple points. And this was really fun, right? It kind of brought that, you know, oh, you are in the moment, you are there in the game, to multiplayer, and for a lot of us, that was really fun, right? Now, one of the issues that I have with Warzone, and more so not with Invasion, is that, once again, Warzone, you had to pay money for some guns, and Halo has never functioned on a microtransactions or a pay-to-win system, so I think that this was a pretty poor move by 343 to do this. Plus, it's a pretty sleazy way to make money. So what I would say personally is just no microtransactions. Let's not have that. It's not going to help anybody. Nobody's going to like it. So if there is one thing, though, that I think that they need to add, that's going to be a lot of weapons and vehicles, right? Halo has forever been known for its vehicles, right? I think that it is a defining feature of Halo. So, I have a pretty long list of vehicles that I think should be in the game. And these are all simply Human and Covenant. There is none of this Promethean crap. There are 18 vehicles that I want in the game. And some of them are air, some of them are land, and this is a big part of it, right? We want variety. And with how many cool, you know, vehicles we've had, a lot in Halo Reach, which were just never explored, and maybe we're taken out because Halo throwing these huge amount of vehicles is going to be really positive for the game. So let's review. 1, no microtransactions, and 2, a huge variety of vehicles. Alright, now my third tip and third thing that I would like to see in this game is not really just for the multiplayer. It can kind of be said for all of it, but I think that the multiplayer is going to benefit a lot, and that is a kind of interesting, you know, thing to talk about, and that is no sprint or armor abilities. Now you may be saying, wait, what? No sprint or armor abilities? Yeah, so I think that for armor abilities, I just don't think that they benefit the game, right? If we look at Halo Reach, obviously I think that Halo Reach was and is still seen as a pretty good game, and I still enjoy playing it, right? I still play it on stream sometimes or make videos about it. But one thing that I don't like about it is the fact that they have to design maps to be bigger. Now, I'm playing Halo 3. The maps are almost the perfect size, and they play so well. One thing that we saw with, you know, Halo 5, Halo 4 is that the maps had to be a little bit bigger, and sometimes they feel too big or too small. And I just think that Halo 3 plays almost perfectly without sprint or armor ability. I just think that it plays so well. But I also think that the other things that you're going to get with it, such as grab lift, which is that thing that you throw it on the ground and it literally creates a gravity lift for you to step on, it pushes you up. Or, you know, maybe a regeneration field, which is that thing that you throw out. It creates that green cloud, basically, and if you step into it, you're going to get healed up. I think that that's really, really cool. So I would say that we need probably the return of those, but are we going to see that from 343? I kind of doubt it, especially in Halo Infinite. I simply think that they've worked on these mechanics 343 for the past 2 games. I don't think that they're going to give up on them now, seeing as they honestly, they probably benefit the game for 343. They make it feel more like a normal shooter, more like Call of Duty or Battlefield, which in turn is going to bring on more of those players, right? And I think that that's something else that we can talk about with Halo Infinite, is that because with Halo Infinite, right, this is going to be the game that revives Halo, or hopefully at least. But there is always that looming threat currently of Black Ops 4. Now, Black Ops 4 is going to come out in October of 2018, and is basically going to be the game that revives COD, Call of Duty, because the other Call of Duty Black Ops games have been great, so fun. I mean, if you ever play Black Ops 2, you know, right? You know 100% what it's like to have fun playing Call of Duty. Or even Modern Warfare 3, I really enjoyed those games, and Modern Warfare 2, and I'll still play those on the Xbox 360 sometimes. But let's just consider this for a minute. If Black Ops 4 is a huge commercial success, people start playing that game, what's going to happen for Halo Infinite? Even though we don't know a release date, we're just going to assume that it's going to come out in 2019. Like so, that's what we can hope for. But let's consider this, right? If Black Ops 4 were to come out and be a great success, would that encourage people to begin looking at older games that were once really good, now maybe having other games coming out, right? So maybe people buy Black Ops 4. They love the game. I haven't bought the beta, I haven't pre-ordered it, but I'm probably going to end up buying it when it does come out. I want another game besides Halo 3 and Fortnite to play. Please, Fortnite is not going very well right now, but that is something that I think we should talk about. Because if Black Ops 4 is a huge success and other people say, you know what, man, I love playing Battlefield, Halo, Call of Duty back in the day on the Xbox 360 or even the OG Xbox, man, wouldn't it be really cool to see about that new Halo game that's coming out? It looked really cool in the trailer, right? Or I guess we could see, man, Black Ops 4 is the best game ever. I'm not buying any other game until I get prestige on this and this, right? So all that I can say is I hope that that doesn't happen. I hope that Halo stays the way that it's going. It looks great for Halo Infinite. I just think that it's on the right track right now, so I'm really, really excited for that. Alright guys, so obviously we are actually going to be going into Valhalla here. I think this is a pretty cool map. And, alright, so obviously there's a Spartan laser there in the middle, and honestly, I don't really want the missile pod. I don't really know why I took it. Oh, we have Banshees on this. I didn't even know that. Okay, so I think this guy probably grabbed the Spartan laser, and we're just gonna kill him real fast. And we're about to get wrecked, aren't we? So it looks like we... Alright, now, so basically, guys, this is gonna wrap it up for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope that you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, leave a like, and comment, and I will see y'all in the next one.